I know that I am an Ijebu woman. But today, I will prove to you that Ijebu people are generous species. Wait, you want to argue this? No, you cannot now. If we are not free givers, we would not have allowed our Gari Ijebu to cross the Ijebu border. But now, you people have access to our Gari all over the world. Anyways, I am not going to be sharing Gari Ijebu today. What I will be sharing is golden, a free knowledge. Have you been struggling with a scanty problematic hair? If you have, then don't worry. You can get it right today by understanding the basis. You see, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Similarly, transforming an already damaged hair to a healthy one will not happen overnight. You need to get the right information to get you started, and that is why I wrote this ebook. It is just some few pages with engaging pictures. I will share it with you for free. Also, I will be sharing how you can continue to get free and quality hair advice towards the end of this video. So if you don't want to miss this freebie, you better carry a chair and get seated. Hey, assalamu alaikum. It kind of feels awkward sitting in front of the camera today because it feels like I haven't done this since ages. Anyway, sorry channel me, long time no see. Welcome back. If you are just coming across my channel for the first time, hello, I would say subscribe because we dish out value right here. Pardon me. Eid Mubarak in arrears. Sorry this is coming late. Your sis has been everywhere. Saying I have been extremely busy is an understatement. I am very sure you all can relate with this because the truth is everybody is busy. Everyone will always have something going on in their lives, taking all the free time. We just should know what to prioritize, right? May Allah put barakah in our time. For me, I have an excuse. A tangible one for that matter. And this is the evidence of my YouTube break. Somebody has finally taken a bold step towards one of our long-time dreams. Anyway, the gist is that since September last year, I decided to kickstart a journey, another academic pursuit. As much as book don't tire me, this one is a necessity. As soon as I rounded up with my master's degree, I shook head inside another one. Wallahi, it has not been easy. It has been time consuming, financially demanding. Don't let me even start talking about those many assignments like World War II. And above all, my head took too many scientific jargons and almost exploded. I can't believe that right now, my head is standing firm on my neck. Wait, let me confirm. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let me not ramble too much. I am currently studying to become a consultant trichologist in the Institute of Trichology, London. And for those who are just coming across the word trichology for the first time, trichology is simply a branch of dermatology that deals with the scientific study of the hair and scalp, anything from here upwards, including investigating scalp diseases and hair disorders. So a person who studies everything that has to do with the details and anatomy of the hair and scalp is called a trichologist, hair and scalp specialist, scientist, or even a hair doctor, as some people will jokingly say. Now let me ask you, what is that one thing that you have ever regretted? Maybe a decision you wish you had made or a step that you wish you had taken a long time ago. For me, my regret is not doing science as a child. I often ask myself that, what did I actually go and do in the arts class or art department in the first place? Don't get me wrong, before our students will come for my head or before they will start fighting gidigbo in the comment section. The same way we did not used to agree for each other in our secondary school debates. Anyway, studying art offers numerous benefits like creative engagement, impressive expression and communication skills, critical thinking skills, just to mention a few. After all, to be an educationist or to be a lawyer, for example, you will have to take the art route. But then, science is a puzzle that helps us to unravel the mysteries of the natural world, from our existence in terms of our anatomy to the complexities of our body's physiological functions. It is with scientific discoveries grounded in empirical evidence and rigorous research that we are able to understand how we are formed in the wombs of our mothers, the stages of development, our health, illnesses, and the psychology of aging and even death. Not to mention how science helped us to measure the depth of the ocean, the distant galaxies, and the wonders of existence in general. For example, before I started studying trichology, I did not realize how much the air is a reflection of our internal health. Some of the excessive shedding that happens to our air could be as a result of diabetics, thyroid disorders, vitamin deficiency, pyrexia, that's fever, hypoglycemia, and some autoimmune diseases. And for some people, genetics will influence the extent to which their hair sheds. For some people, it could be malignancy or trauma from poor hairdressing practices, and even anemia. Talking about anemia, some of you that have been experiencing recurrent hair loss, your simple fix could be just blood tonic. Yes, as simple as that. Iron supplements. You know, many times we don't understand the significance of our hair. Our hair tells us the story of what goes on in our bodies, just like I mentioned earlier. Also, I knew that our hair can be used to investigate our DNA, but I didn't know before now that our hair can be used to detect drug use over an extended period. It can reveal the level of your exposure to toxins or heavy metals. We can use your hair to get an insight into the nutritional deficiencies and excesses in your body. We can use your hair to get clues about certain medical conditions that you might have and hormonal imbalances. Your hair can be analyzed isotopically to detect or determine your geographical origin or even your migration pattern, etc. Yeah. Science is wild. And mashallah, the Quran is consistent with science. From the Big Bang theory in the Quran detailing the origin of the universe to the description of oceanic division to embryology. In fact, the Quran mentions iron with meteorites in chapter 57 verse 25, the formation of clouds in chapter 24 verse 43. In fact, the Quran teaches us of our skin as pain receptors, among many others. Opogon, where are the science students? Let me hear you shout a big bossa in the comment section. My interest in trichology didn't just begin overnight. I have always loved good hair, especially because as a Muslim woman, my religion does not permit installing artificial hair. So I had to learn to love my natural hair and also care for it. Do we even have a choice? It is the only hair that we will never take off. So from 2016, I started helping families and friends with product recommendations and DIYs that will alleviate the appearance of their hair. I also started making my own products and I was doing pretty well. I mean, before my relocation, I already had resellers in Abuja, Ogun State, and Kaduna. Then relocation happened and so it all stopped. But when I got here, I found myself doing the same thing. I mean, helping women with simple formulations and advice that will help their hair. It is a hobby and one of the things that I love doing the most. And this passion also helped me to gain some few extra pounds. Anyway, along the line, my trichology journey began because of my thirst for knowledge and the fascination with the intricate relationship between hair and health. I realized that the problems with our hair and scalp at times exceed hair growth oil and cream. I knew that I needed more knowledge to help me to guide a lot of people right. I needed to be a torchlight that illuminates the dark and cluelessness of many people. I mean, many people are being commercially exploited when they have hair issues. People encourage them to buy products that many times they don't even need. for the kind of their specific hair problems. So with my trichology knowledge, I will be using the lab, be able to provide professional advice and guidance. You see, as I carry your hair matter on my head, bah. At a point, there was a bit of challenge. I started to wonder if the hair care business is not something that Muslim women should even consider. Because a good number of people didn't even take me seriously because I cover my hair. Like, I need to prove to them that I know what I am doing by showing them my hair as evidence. I don't actually blame this set of people because I also believe that seeing is believing. In fact, it is funny because some people advised me to just start uploading my hair pictures, without showing my face so that my business will thrive. How is that even possible? I mean, some people wanted me to show my hair or leave the hair care business like pata pata. But then, what happens to the knowledge that I can impact, particularly to black women who are struggling with scanty, problematic hair? Okay, what happens to my dreams of owning a successful product line? Do I just abandon all these dreams because I use hijab? At some point back then in Nigeria, I used to schedule online meeting with women and I would use my hair to demonstrate certain things. But then I stopped because what if one of these sisters break a manner and share the screen record of my videos or pictures with someone else? I stopped and I placed my trust absolutely in Allah. But I decided that I will not give up on my dreams because you want me to show my hair. There is no way I will jeopardize my religious beliefs to prove anything. After all, my hijab only covers my hair and not my brain. In fact, I know a couple of trichologists that are on low cut, and that does not mean they don't know how to grow their hair. But a trichologist's concern is more of the relationship between your hair and your health, and not just the aesthetics. Trichologists are more interested in the why. Like, why is your hair shedding so much? Or why do you have this dandruff or psoriasis? Then we start to investigate the root cause and provide treatment or guidance targeting the source of the problem. Trichology is very different from hairdressing. So what I did was to give people free information and they started to take me seriously. And then at a point, I started charging for bespoke hair advice because then I had reached quite a wide audience. So one person will tell another person and the other person will tell another person. And so I realized that my hijab was never an issue. I only needed to put in more effort and I needed to, try different halal approaches. I did a lot of freebies and I was determined. And I also love to invest in self-development, and that is why I don't mind spending thousands of pounds to study trichology today. I know that investing in self-development and going professional in this field will stand me out with my head up high as an hijabi trichologist. I know for a fact that it may take me longer than someone who will just upload random hair pictures and get a lot of traffic, but this is safer for me. I hope to bridge the gap for Muslim women in trichology. And you know what? We need Muslim women to consider this part because many of our sisters need enlightenment and professional guidance with their hair. We wear hijab, we perform wudu and janaba. All of these have scientific implication or impact on our hair. And there has to be a Muslimah, someone who is relatable and that can professionally guide fellow sisters on how to perform your religious rituals and not harm your hair. So sis, we need you in trichology. So aside for the passion and all that I have mentioned, what is the financial benefit of studying trichology? Because oh, is Coco my friend? It is a good question to ask for anyone. I mean, this program costs about £9,500. That is around $12,000, I think. Don't even try to convert to Naira Biko. The course is for 2 years, and because I don't have a medical background, I had to start from the foundation stage, making it 2.5 years. And guess what? From September, I will have to frequent the London clinic every month for practicals whilst I live in Hull. So with all this investment, it has to be profitable, right? Well, upon graduation, I will become a licensed consultant trichologist, and it is an opportunity for me to be self-employed. That is to say, I can own a UK-approved hair and scalp clinic. I can decide to work in partnership or as an employee in a larger clinical practice. I can be employed within a cosmetic industry or on my own even before graduation. More experienced trichologists often work in the areas of litigation where they become expert witness, and some are employed as lecturers in further education. Most importantly, there is nothing as rewarding as doing what you love the most, especially when it helps to solve people's problems. Finally, I would advise everyone that if there is anything you want to do, even if it is a big plan, just start now. Like today, start with the little resources that you have. You never can tell, there is strength in your little beginning. May Allah crown our efforts with outstanding success. As promised, I will be sharing my ebook with you for free. I know. Some persons have told me that the reason why I am not yet a multi-millionaire is because I give a lot of freebies, something that I should monetize. But am I the only one that believes that selflessness first and the money will eventually come? Anyway, this book is very engaging and easy to understand. It is written in simple English. There is no scientific or trichology jargons. It is just some few pages with tips that can help you to improve the quality of your hair and scalp. Yeah, the aesthetics. It took quite a lot of time and brain racking to put this book together. You can download it for free, but don't forget to acknowledge the author if you will need to use it in another way. If you are a hairdresser, it will be good that you read it so that my African sisters' hair will be safe in your hands. Hair beauticians need to master the art of hair care. The link to the book will be in the comment section and in the description box. It will take you straight to my website where you can download, or you can just type hairglowry.com and you will get the chance to read through the services that I can offer. You can also subscribe to my email list if you wish, because I will be giving the subscribers well-researched hair care tips for free, maybe once every week or so. Many thanks for watching. I will catch up with you soon, okay?